Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to Too Hard to Swallow, the podcast, live from D-Town, Texas, DeSoto, as a matter of fact. Anyway, my name is Mo, the Magnificent, the one and only. Go ahead, bro. No. You know, I just take my time with it now. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Hey, go ahead, though.
Yeah,
it's on you.
Yeah. This your boy KG, the Grizzly Silverback, coming at you one more again. We're gonna do it to you real slow mo in your ear hole. We talking about this is the bedroom bully, my nigga.
It's the bedroom bully.
You know what I'm saying?
So
the Mr. I don't fuck with that. Yeah.
That's him. So today in studio we have a special guest, Mrs. Kimberly Harris.
Hey. I don't have a punchline like he does, but I'm happy to be here.
That's all they can.
I got something for you. Go put something in your ear with no fear.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, just like that. Just like that.
I'm gonna make up one for you before we leave.
Okay.
So the other day we talking about people dying to go viral. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's so many instances of that. In some cases, it's good. Like the first one I remember is when the little dude didn't pay his child support, and he clicked up on the law and took out running. And Nick Tower shot him in his back, and threw his taser on the side of him. Talking about he went for his gun. I think it was in Oklahoma. You remember that one? The black dude. He was the first one I remember. I can't remember his name, but anyway, he was on his child support issue, but it was a neighbor or a person that lived where he got pulled over was in their backyard and videoed it on their phone. And, of course, it went viral. I don't know if he got any monetary gains for it. I mean, and in that case, it's like the rest of them that we're going to talk about. I just wonder why was it so important to take the picture instead of getting involved? You know what I'm saying? Where was your humanity? You know what I'm saying? You see somebody drowning. The first thing,
your instinct in 2023 is to record.
Because they thinking about the bag. Everybody thinking about the bag.
Or you got some people that just wasn't popular. The first thing they do is, I want to go viral. I want to do this. I want to do this. Like, okay. So you rather see someone get killed, see someone hurt themselves, than pick up the phone. I just think it's lack of compassion and lack of, people just don't have friends. You're like, what? Did you not have friends in school? Like, you just want to be popular now? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I've been trying to go viral my damn self, but I ain't even got to do it.
I ain't even got to do it.
I ain't even got to do it, but
I want to go viral that comes with monetary gain, not likes. Yeah, I can keep the likes. I won't.
Right.
Yeah, all the popularity.
Oh, for a month straight on social media, boy, I was posting and doing all kinds of stuff. But it wasn't dangerous though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you gotta normally put somebody down, take somebody out, dehumanize somebody, and then you go viral. They'll play you over and over and over again.
I can't take no clothes off to go viral. You know what I'm talking about? That was
I can't either.
You've been working on it, my nigga.
I've been working on what?
Yourself.
You got to do more to take your clothes out, though.
I thought I heard you not doing some push-ups trying to get summer ready.
Not this year.
Not this year.
I did work out for about 4 days.
Oh, you said? Oh, never mind. I ain't going to say
it wasn't 4 consecutive days.
Yeah,
I quit that. I love me. I'm just gonna be me, dog.
Who don't? I mean, I guess that's where it started. I mean, because.
But I did want the bag.
Yeah.
But
it's consistency. You can still get the bag, but I think what goes viral faster is you got to do something to desensitize yourself. You got to do something that shows you have no morals. Something really, really funny. Something really, really dangerous. And like if you promote your business, I promote it all the time. All things important. All things important. All things important.
I just saw it pop up.
But unless I do something crazy,
it don't hit.
They don't hit. And I'm okay with that, but I'm not okay with that, Or you got to get somebody to go behind your sponsor. Now I do like Tabitha Brown, how she went viral just for being herself. She was vegan. She was giving back. Yeah, no, Tabitha Brown. Now she in Target. She's real colorful. What she really went viral for, she does vegan food. And then what took off was she retired her husband. They had been married like 20 years. And she started going viral. She said, "I'm gonna retire." You should see.
I do remember that.
Everybody was just.
He's not an older looking dude, and she young.
No, he's not older looking. They like the same age. He's like tall, but she went viral because everybody was like, "You retired your husband?" She was like, "Yes, I retired my husband because he did he went behind me all my dreams. I stopped working, he was working, he was a police officer." He said, and I went viral and I started making my money, so I retired him so he could do his dreams. That's the type of viral I like to see.
That's the type of women we need more of.
Yeah, I wish I could retire mine by going viral. Y'all, come on.
Let me retire your husband and one of your own boys.
Yeah, I mean, especially ones that got big dreams, y'all. We gotta,
because these Facebook reels ain't been doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? I got one that got about 4,000 hits, but I need 100 in 30 days. So
and it's like the most
I need 25 of those.
Yeah, the more gruesome the video is, the more hits.
Yeah.
Like you can't cuss somebody out, but you can see somebody get shot in the head. Make that make sense.
Right. Well, I wanted to comment on your statement earlier. You were saying about, people not having friends, and I know that was just one aspect of it, but I just wanted to elaborate on that. And they don't even have to be my friend. I mean, if I see somebody getting fucked off, excuse my language, folks, y'all know how I am. You know what I'm saying? If I see somebody getting massacred, they could be my enemy. Oh, cool. I mean, I can't just sit there and be a witness. And even though I didn't participate, I got to live with it too.
But if you record it, you can put it on
but see,
Facebook.
I ain't like
you can
that,
get a million hits.
And when I say
you get paid.
when I say they have friends, man, I'm saying they wasn't popular like coming up in high school, junior high. So when they go viral or something like that, they getting all this popularity they never had. They feel like, I'm going viral. But like, nah, where's your heart? Where your heart at?
Yeah, where your humanity at? I mean, and I guess that's what it is. I mean, and you don't necessarily have to do something evil or ugly. Like I heard you say funny.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of cases you can do something righteous. I mean, some people have gone viral for doing the right thing. I mean, it's
good deed.
It's just time.
There's ways to go viral, but
yeah.
These folks you like to read books. I'm gonna Google the hell out of everything. You know what I'm saying? So I found over in Germany. Okay.
No, I was just gonna say I remember one video that went viral that wasn't bad. Yeah, everybody remember the little cat that was playing the piano.
Right.
That went viral.
Over in Germany somewhere, 2 girls going speeding live on Facebook.
I heard about that.
And doing remember I was telling you,
they got the
about 90-something, and had a wreck, and the phone never cut off. Wow. So you hear the rescue, you hear the responders talking to them. They trying to be a hit, and they ran over something, and one of them died for sure.
Well,
and just imagine your parents had to see that.
But guess what? They did. They hit.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to be funny.
They hit, but they ain't spending on that change they gonna make.
That happened in California too. I think she killed her little sister. The girl who was videoing the shit, she survived, and her baby sister was like 14 years old. She was like 16 and 17 when she was driving the car and was doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Lost focus of that road. It don't take but a split second. I mean, you gotta have your mind on it like it's money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna just come to you. You gotta be ready for it.
It's different. I'm gonna break it down some more. It's different. You can be behind the camera, dying to go viral. You can be on the camera because people sitting by trying to record something and get shot and killed.
They do.
Because they want to get a good video. So you can be behind the camera. You can be in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about all of it on the cool. I mean,
right.
Because the ones that put on the shenanigans, I see a couple of them. Like Country Wayne, he done went viral and made his money. What's the other little dude, Desi Banks? Shout out to them.
And that's if you're gonna go viral for your talent or something that you do, that's what the platform is for. You use your platform, you use your comedian, you use all that to make it.
Right.
But it's those that just do dry recording, and you just see 2 people. Like it sounded out the other week, they showed the guy and the older man. Now, most people might say it's a touchy situation, right?
Right. It sounds like a song.
It is. But we all know in the neighborhood, ain't really no rules in fighting, right? But
everything is
the only thing I didn't like about the video, scratch the fight and all the violence. It was everybody around commentary, like they was Channel 8, Channel 5. And then them same people had so much to say the next day.
Right.
That was your time to be the person or the man or the woman that you say that you are then and there. Not the next day when you think about it or when everybody talking about it. It was right then. Somebody should have said, okay, y'all chill.
Yeah, enough
is enough.
Same thing they should have did down in Acapulco when the girl died.
We heard the woman in the background trying to get the boy to stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's like, that's enough.
And my personal opinion on it, the older man pulled that stick out. He took it to another level.
Yeah, you got.
And once you go bad, it's hard to come back.
Because I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Don't ever pull something out on me while we fight. It's not a ruse. Now, I'm not intentionally gonna do anything, but if you pull out something to hit me with that, that's it. You know.
Yeah,
so the consequences. Everybody got to think really fast. The person that's fighting, the person that's filming. Everybody, even people around, everybody need to think really, really fast. And you only got like 2 seconds.
Yeah, and the only thing is, the man was passed out. He stomped him 2 more times. Now that's too far. That where once I get once I daze you, I'm good. I'm good because I really want to talk some shit. I'm trying to get somewhere. Excuse my vernacular. I really want to talk some noise. So right, I don't your shit, for real. Yeah, once I daze you a little bit, now you good. Maybe stab a little something. But in the woman in me, I could see where there was too much to see. Like even with the video, there was too much for me to see.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I hadn't seen the video which y'all speaking on, but I can only imagine. I mean, it's just like that little girl that died in Acapulco or wherever they were at.
What the friends beat up.
Yeah, and everybody just standing around watching. I mean, and that goes on constantly. You know, and it's like, you know, it does. What's the word? It weakens your response to it, so you naturally
desensitize.
There you go. That's why you my little bro.
Man, no, but for real, like I said, I've been Googling stuff, boy.
Yeah,
and it's a part of your brain called the amygdala. Medulla.
You got it.
Okay. But it seems that the amygdala isn't working the way it should be for some individuals because of social media. Social media has found a way to overcome this programming and aversion to risk. The desire for likes, attention, and fame has hijacked the fear center of the brain for some individuals. Social media is now one factor in the gigantic, I keep messing it up,
that's how you do it,
indifferent genetic game of natural selection. So, like you say, desensitized.
It's scientifically proven.
And it's just, we don't care no more.
I mean,
just like last night, I said 4th of July. I saw the fireworks. I seen people shooting. I got my kids with me, and as a mother, and it made me think about how desensitized I was. I was just like, "Hey, y'all, get down." Yeah. But my brain didn't say, "Let's go." It just said, "Y'all get out the way." They on that stupid stuff, but. Because that's how I know 4th of July people shoot. But at the end of the day,
but that was the best answer you could have gave, though. I mean, because you start moving in, you don't know. Because I'm putting it like this: once you hear the bullet is there.
Right. But then we go back to what he just read. A part of my brain wasn't on mommy mode like I was. Mommy mode, I'm already at the car. Like me and my kids are at the car, but because I'm so desensitized a little bit of guns, I'm like, well, they ain't shooting at me. They on that dumb stuff. Right. We gonna enjoy. I'm from the hood.
I was looking over there. I thought the little earrings was dollar signs.
Yeah. Shout out to one of my good friends. She made me for my birthday.
Yeah. So I was in the South last night watching fireworks, and you know the ones you put in a barrel that shoot up in the air. These Negroes started just lighting them and throwing them at each other, and I'm like.
We used to do that. You talking about the bottle rockets?
You from the South though, right?
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. we don't
right there,
bro. We don't do that.
Right
that you don't know which way that whole.
I seen a guy throw a fireworks in his homeboy truck. And they said, no, it was on Facebook.
When that dope popped
off? Yeah, that dope popped off.
That was
like a grenade, boy.
Now, what? Now, come on, you guys. And then everybody running and laughing.
Right. Because it was a big-ass firecracker.
Right, but if you think about it, 2 more seconds.
They popped the door over, glass out.
The dude just got out on everybody.
I just read on Facebook, they say that's what happened in Big T last night. You know, we were just talking about that. They started throwing them voodoo bombs. And then somebody wasn't happy about it, and they started shooting.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? That's what I just read on Facebook. Allegedly, you know, shout out to Smash Top. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just trying to do something, want to make a good video so that they can, you know, get some likes. You know, it ain't always cool.
Do you think, like, even with folks going viral for as communicating wise, they rather go on internet and tell you how upset they are with you. I've seen people just at the camera crying to their boyfriend or girlfriend they broke up. I'm like, what happened to just picking up the phone? Why do we need to know that you crying? Like, just to go viral. They just looking in the camera.
They say you had time to cry.
You had time. Like, now that I don't get.
Well, I put it like this. I mean, you know, people desire a relationship for a lot of different reasons. But for the most part, everybody want to be publicly possessed, you know, and confess to. Like, you wear your ring to publicly advertise that you are with somebody, and if they ask, you talk about your other person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing if you didn't wear a ring. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people want to be accepted publicly. So I'm speaking on the people that's confessing, I guess, video confessions, I guess.
Or they just get upset. I really personally think the viral thing is a generational thing.
It's the Matrix.
I didn't have all of this. So it doesn't mean me anybody, I say 35, I'm in my 40s. So I don't care to call anyone to tell them on live that you pissed me off or you didn't piss me off. I look like that wasn't in my world. So that seems crazy to me.
You're 80.
I'm 81. So I didn't have that. So to see people do that, it's weird to me. That's one of the things about going viral too. They're like, that's new.
Yeah, and you know, look at this. Somebody go live. Hey, I got something to say. I'm gonna let some more people get on here.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? So let me let the audience build up. Man, say what you gotta say. It's on Facebook. They can go back and watch if they want to, but they want to, you know. I mean, and it is what it is. It's their choice. When we used to go viral, the era I came up in we had to be on Channel 4 News. That when you did something, when the news comes to your house and put you on TV.
You had to hear the story and changed like 4 times. So, but what do y'all think about going viral when it's something that affects, like, say, a kid that go viral for getting beat up? Now, that's why I say the generation has changed, because like when we had fights, you either had to beat her or you heard about it.
Right.
Now you get a 16-year-old boy that got the knocked out of. He has to live with that every argument he had. You got your bitch knocked down. I seen it that was 2 years ago.
I said,
you got your bitch knocked down.
Shout out to WW Simon in the building. We all WW Simon in this thing.
So you know they have different, like my kids have different things to worry about. So when I talk to them about it, they looking at me like, "Mama, you don't care." I don't care, but you do. Like my daughter really cares about social media. Like when she cheering and she messed up, she freaking out because she messed up.
People she knows it's gonna be recorded.
I was like, so that's life.
Yeah, but get off into it. See, what a lot of people don't recognize is, guess what? This is the new world order. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everything is digitized. They digitizing the money as we speak. You know, these kids, you know, that's the only way they can connect with other people is on video. You know what I'm saying?
But it could be good and bad because you got so much connection. Like I'm not comfortable knowing that my daughter can connect to, or my son connect to whoever, whenever, any time of day. Even with the video game, sometimes I'll just be listening. I'm like, who is he talking to? You know, it could be grown men.
I asked my son, who you talking to, son?
My
friend.
They're in Connecticut.
You know him?
No.
We just got on the game together. I say, son, his voice deeper than mine. How old is it? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So,
and so
it don't mean nothing.
And they not aware.
And that's what further desensitizes them and make them, you know, susceptible. I saw a video a while ago where they say a man got locked up for meeting up with some young boy that he met on social media. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, them pedos.
Now, I feel like if you're going to let your kids have so much computer time and phone time too, you still don't think you have to stop parenting. Right. You still have to parent. Like, I'm tell you what I do.
Don't give us a parenting tip.
I'm going to tell you what you can do. Wait a little time and they get they can teach you.
Boy, that boy crazy.
But you just have to stay on them. Like I tell my kids, just after blue, I wake up 12 in the morning. Phone check, bring me the phone. Don't touch nothing.
Like you in school.
Because it's
prison.
And it keeps them on their toes. Like certain things, I don't want you. If you're gonna hide something from me, I want you to stay on top of your toes.
Yeah, boys and girls.
I got a boy and a girl, 18-year-old boy, 15-year-old girl. So they at that prime.
Yeah.
Anything viral can be molded. They can be molded. Like my daughter now, my rule in my house, you can't go live in my house. That's my rule.
You can't.
You can't go live in my house.
That's right. Like
First of all, You're not looking. You could just going around my house.
That's right.
I work hard. And
stuff.
we got nice stuff. I work hard.
Mhm.
You're not gonna go and get my house broke in because you're not thinking about it.
Nice stuff
Then I think about the safety part. You're a girl.
Right.
You don't need to show you. You know what I'm saying? You sure better not be in your pajamas and your house clothes on live.
Right.
You still have to parent live and borrow stuff too. Especially
I
you just
mean,
don't let them just go.
It's so crazy because what's the little thing where the girls, show themselves taking their clothes off and shit?
What are the like a
It's
challenge?
a challenge. Or
One of
something.
those
It's a page.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, fans only.
Yeah.
OnlyFans, yeah. It's sad.
I don't know nothing about it. I'm just playing. I don't have no subscription, real talk. I'm not spending my money like that. I'm going to the brick and mortar, baby. You hear me? I ain't doing it
They
online.
said I had one road too many. They said no subscription.
But yeah, even with that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like the whole idea behind this technology. And these are different forms of it being abused. But that wasn't the purpose. But I guess that's with everything in life. You have a choice to use it well or use it not so well. So, it goes back to the mental capacity of the person that's using it. Just like my pistol, I could put it in the hand of an amateur and all kind of bad shit happen.
Right.
But I'm a professional. I know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I handle that thing.
You're certified.
Yeah, I'm licensed.
Yeah.
I'm licensed. Absolutely. Was trained highly well on it. So that's the difference. It's like, we have all the same access to the same technology, but a lot of people don't understand that.
And then you won't see the real effects to stuff until like 10 years. So you're not gonna see the effects of your kids, and it's gonna come from an ex-school teacher. You're not gonna see the effects of why your kids not reading on certain grade levels.
Why they can't get in certain colleges.
And certain things, because everything is just viral. They on there, some things is still old school, you guys.
Yeah.
Everything is not just technology.
Yeah.
Some things you're gonna have to learn how to problem solve, and you're gonna have to learn how to think for yourself. So when you get in those situations where the world tell you make a viral moment, you can find yourself in prison because you didn't think.
For what you're doing. I'm gonna get you in a second for what you're doing.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get you, bro.
We got live animal here.
A gorilla.
It's a gorilla.
Grizzly.
Silverback. A grizzly silverback. The bedroom bandit. You can't stand it.
I got quite a few people watching. What's the most craziest thing y'all have seen go viral?
I got a picture right here in my phone. This man died taking a picture on a mountain. He's on the tip of it, and it's only that much space. They say he died trying to take that picture.
Wow.
Trying to get a viral picture.
He got it, though.
And he got it. But the sad thing is going viral more important in your life, because even though you show me that picture, I'm going to forget that in 2 days.
Right. Somebody else is going to go viral.
It's not going to mean anything. I'm talking how gruesome it is. You're going to forget. So even though you go viral, what's the impact? Is the impact worth your life?
Well, that's what I was speaking on, because a lot of this is they monetizing it now, and the more views you get, the bigger the check.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of it is, with these people snatching all these jobs and putting all these robots in place.
I'm telling you, bro.
People not working. Everybody ain't doing dope no more. All the dope fiends dead, so these niggas ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying? So no, for real though, bro. I was researching it. Facebook got a limit of like $1,200, I think, a month you can get on. I'm not sure how much it is. But they got more platforms.
But that's what I'm saying. YouTube pays.
Yeah. YouTube
pays,
Facebook
and say
pays, all
TikTok.
of it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, it
So
can go down.
If they go viral,
It can go down.
One of those platforms. What if that's their only job is just take shots and
do something crazy right now, fool. Let's go viral.
Yeah.
You remember that boy? I can't remember. I'm sorry, I put my hand on your face. But you remember that boy out of Florida? I think he was out of Florida. He used to just run in people's stores and steal shit.
Yeah.
And run out.
Yeah. Or go on top of the
gang or something.
Yeah. And they stay on top. He ended up going to jail.
Absolutely.
What about Tyrone? Did Tyrone get shot?
Yeah.
Didn't Tyrone get shot? My name's Tyrone. I came to fuck your wife.
Yeah. And see, my thing is this. Okay, you go viral, but then who else trying to mimic you to go viral? So then you just got a domino effect of dummies.
Yeah.
Well, the butterfly effect.
Or a cookie cutters. They want to go get like they do like this. So where does it stop? Like where does it stop?
That's all it is now. That's just
when
like
they die.
But you think about
you're talking about the copycat.
Right, they'll see that it turned bad and still gonna do the very same thing.
Right.
Well, I mean, I think that's
It's money.
it's money and it's timing. I mean, because what you used to couldn't do, now you can do. So it's like we were talking about, we didn't have the internet and apps and iWatches, and we didn't have all that. So we played. We was outside.
I bet
We was outside till the
I
street
bet
lights
if
came
they
on.
take the same punishment on the person that did it to the people that watch, it'll change some things. Like if they made a law to say, well, you was in 20 feet and you didn't do anything, you neglected to do.
Well, that better not happen before they start making these police officers accountable for the bullshit that they got going on.
True, but we speaking on when you talk about going viral, there's so many layers to it. Like you gotta make
but,
people accountable for the violence.
It's
what is it called?
Duty to render aid, bro.
Yeah, but it's something
but nobody has to get involved. Render aid could be just calling 911. But that's all you're saying. Just at least do that.
But if you are caught not rendering aid, but you still record, then that means, to me, in order for that to stop, you participate. The only thing you didn't do was touch the person. But if you in the background, hit that nigga one more time, and you don't do anything, they come back and they press your. I think they won't stop all of it. But it'll show make somebody think, y'all better turn that camera on.
That's how they got a lot of motherfuckers that rush the Capitol, and they still going through it
to this day. You think I'm talking about whatever you put on that internet, you think you hide? You're not hiding.
One chick, she was a lawyer down in Austin or something. She big time down there too. Say, man, they put that pressure on her for that pee.
And I'm thinking if you can use, what if they use all these people that's going viral, like create jobs?
What is that clause that like when them athletes and actors, if they do something that's I guess unethical, getting caught in bed with a little boy or something, their contract is violated. What is that called? A decency clause?
Morality clause.
Morality clause. Yeah, I think that should be a part of the pay process for for the people on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what the social media want.
But social media has stuff. They have.
I'm not saying they can't put it on social media. I'm just saying they shouldn't be rewarded if it's something that causes someone's life, something like that. Or
what if you get is the flip? Like if you get a parent, kid got killed on social media, then they turn around and sue YouTube and say, well, you haunted me. I got to live with that for the rest of my life. Yeah. So I'm going to sue y'all because mentally I have to see that image every time.
That sounds like a good ass lawsuit.
That sounds like a good lawsuit because if I'm a parent and that stays on the internet and you do nothing about it, 1 million people get to watch it. Thousands of people get to reshare.
You can have it taken down just like that Kim Kardashian and Ray J video. You can have
Lord.
Yeah.
You can have a good time.
But you went viral for that.
Right, but you have to have the right power because you can't any old regular person can do it.
Your money can afford the attorney.
But you see what I'm saying? There goes the loophole. Everybody money not gonna afford them.
You gotta suffer, baby.
Right. But you see where it goes against your rights. Like I don't have the money, so you get to just treat me any kind of way. You can kill me on live because I don't have money.
Yeah,
that's messed up.
That's called fucking money. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what white people have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like the video, a 14-year-old boy that killed a dude.
He killed
somebody recording this man assaulting this woman.
His mama.
Yeah.
Mom.
You gonna step in? Somebody just.
I'm talking about. No. Did y'all see the man? Did y'all see? Right. Did y'all see before the man hit the woman? It was other men in there.
Exactly.
And when he hit the woman, they ran.
Right.
They went out the door.
They stepped back.
What they do that at? I'm not saying you don't have to get in and touch that man, but what you should have said, say, man, y'all, come on.
Take some of them licks together. Take some of them licks off of them. Yeah. I mean,
I'm a woman and I could have stood there and did that. I would have been like, man, come on, y'all. Come on, chill. Right. I would even say, man, what you getting? I get yours. Who did what? Try to do something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
gonna play devil's
advocate for a moment in this situation because I learned a really valuable lesson when I first made it to college. Walking around college, you know what I'm saying? Just checking out the scene. See this young lady and this young man arguing and fighting in front of one of the female dormitories. Mm-hmm. And, it looked like the guy was handling her rough. Mm-hmm. So I approached the situation to try to intervene.
She went bad on him.
She joined that nigga and they both double teamed on my ass.
They jumped on you, bro?
No, they didn't jump on me, but I'm just saying they got in my ass.
Right.
You know
So you got whooped soon you got to school, huh?
But sometimes you're not rewarded for being you're not in the border for being a good guy. You know, it just let you know sometimes.
So they taught me a lesson though. I see now if I see a woman getting hit in the back of her head, she trying to get away, I would probably help in that situation.
But the woman, when she stand there back and forth,
you know what I'm saying?
She built for that.
Right. You know, I'm not saying you got to go out there and just be the Captain Save, because you can't. We don't live in those days.
You know,
find yourself on
age of chivalry. So that ought to be our next show. Is it dead? Chivalry. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's on life support.
Yeah, I mean,
it ain't dead, but it's on life support.
Some resuscitation.
It's big for New Orleans.
We need a lot of stuff. We need etiquette. You know what I'm saying? We need to do better.
Morality.
How do you do better when these kids think they're on your level? You can't even talk to these young people no more without a pistol in your hand. Why don't you say nothing to them?
Yeah, and then they know that too. The kids know that. I think it got so far. And
they all looking to go viral.
Yeah, they all looking.
That's the only way to make money. They don't know how to follow rules.
I love TikTok.
You can't say nothing to them. You can't go get nobody's job. It's somebody's job, and can't nobody tell you nothing. You think because you grown, they can't tell you what to do. But you need a job.
These kids are. But
sit your ass at home with your mom and daddy.
What Bernie Mac say? Punk ass parents.
And punk ass parents. I was just gonna say, go back to the parents because if you
that's where it's at. But look, we got a great example of a parent right here. I've never heard of that. Phone check now. It sounds like we was in school. Put your pen down.
Or in the military. Or in prison.
Yeah, most people say, give your kids privacy. I go through my kids' stuff. I go through their drawers.
Yeah, you don't have no privacy.
I go through, and not I'm trying to find something. It's just that some things I'm not gonna know. They're not gonna tell me. So I'm gonna have to look.
Now, why is that? Because you stern, you discipline them.
It's two things. Kids gonna be kids.
Well, I heard a lot of parents say that you got to give their kids choices. I'm not one of those parents, but
when you say and that's like one of the leeway. When you say choices, I get it, but it's still gonna be boundaries. Like I give you a choice. Like I say, give you a reason. Today, my son went in the freezer. He about to put him some nuggets, some in the freezer. I said, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm gonna fix me some nuggets." Mama, he gave me that look.
Yeah,
I said, "But I cook. We cook chicken, burgers, links, corn, beans, potato. All this was cooked
yesterday
for 4 people, and there's tons in there." No, that's the answer. Eat what's in there, and not because he can't. It's just because he does have choices, but he can't step over common sense. All that good food in there, and you gonna go fix some nuggets.
Who's to say it was good?
Shit.
Maybe he trying to tell you something.
That's it was good.
So crazy. But that's a perfect example. I mean, but like I said, my and I don't mean to harp on it, but all I can regale from is my own personal experience. I mean, we all didn't have an ideal childhood. I'm pretty sure we all could have seen ways to improve our childhood, and that's what I tried to do as a parent, but it didn't. I don't want to say it didn't work. It didn't turn out the way I thought it would. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, these kids had their own personality. I mean, of course you want them to be their own people, but going back to the topic of the show, don't be unhuman or inhuman, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget who and what you are, you know what I'm saying, and what's going on around you. And because if you see it, you're a part of it. And if you video it, you know what I'm saying, you're definitely a part of it. So it's like we have to, like I don't know which one of you guys said it, but they need to be held accountable and take responsibility for these videos, especially if somebody is morally wounded.
I'm hating on the cool. We used to have to do a talent show to try to go viral.
Right. You did.
We used to have to do a talent show to try to go viral. And you see that boy throw that thing? Then you the shit in school the next day. You know what I'm talking about? Now you're a star.
Yeah.
They on there every day just doing crazy, trying to.
And it's like you can't be yourself because it cameras out. Like nobody enjoys anything anymore. Like I went to a concert. I'm one of them people. Like as soon as the concert started, I'm gonna take a couple of pictures. I'm gonna go live, but I like to enjoy. Like I never had. And that's again why I say go back to generation. When I was growing up, only thing you had was a Polaroid. You took a couple of pictures. You try to get as close to the audience you can get, and that's it.
But now when a camcorder came out, boy,
and then at the concert, I just want everybody just like this.
Record.
They just want, and I'm like, okay, if that's the case, why you spend your money? Because all you have to do is get on YouTube in the next 2 days and watch the show. So I don't even think people just think now. They just want to say, look where I'm at. Look what I'm doing. Like that's fine.
Yeah, live,
like go live, do a little viral, do a little bit, but that's it. But what happens to your human experience? It's gone because you just spend the whole time trying to get the best shot, trying to give what you can get.
Food don't went cold. You trying to get the perfect shot of your food. You know what I'm saying? It don't went cold. You send the shit back. It's cold. Bitch, you took 33 pictures.
Can we go viral morally? You know what I'm saying? Can we go viral doing something positive instead of just always?
And not always just because you going around giving. And okay, this is me. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. How y'all feel about them, Simon? How y'all feel about when people go viral just to show that they giving homeless people food or home? And that's it. Like I get it, and I get that, and I see where your heart is at. But why is it that every time you do that, that's what you have to do? You have to show that you giving back. Like, what happened to just giving back?
Right, real saints do it because it needs to be done. I mean, for those that want to put it on video and get recognized for
somebody said empty kids.
Yes, empty kids.
You know, when you put it on video, I guess you can say that's their receipt. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
if they did it. Let's check out some of these comments.
Cam said that's right. He was in there. Oh, we gonna go viral.
Right. So shout out to All Things Party.
I know.
That's your business, right?
Yeah, that's my business.
Yeah,
I see y'all shout me out, but we talking about let's go viral. Ashley, I see you shout it out a couple times, but how do you feel about dying to go viral? Like, how would you feel about your daughter going viral? Yeah, how important is that bag?
Would you put your kids out there to go viral?
So the late trend on all social media. I don't know how I say late, but it's been going on for a while. We were talking about earlier the challenges, right?
Right.
I found the challenge. No, I found the challenge dying to go viral. The Angel of Death damn challenge.
What?
The Angel of Death. You know what they do?
What
do they do?
Record and jump in the street in front of a truck and see if he stops.
See, that to me,
it's called an Angel of Death.
Let me ask you something. How many black people on it?
Right.
I just want to know
how many people they right mind.
I'm sure it's more than one. If it's on there.
Yeah, but I watched the video.
Okay.
That fool jumped in front of that trash truck, boxed his ass right on up.
I ain't even at all surprised. Just like the mother when they go playing with sharks and shit. Right. I'm gonna put my hand in his mouth. Watch this. Cry.
Yeah.
And I know some of the viral challenges. I do
some
like because it's
what about
hard
the
to
one
get collected of people doing fun stuff. So that's the
bring back the silhouette challenge.
No,
yeah.
You remember the one? I'm gonna tell you.
Bring back the silhouette challenge.
I'm gonna tell you the one that used to trip me out. You remember the one where they had the crates and they had to climb
on
one side?
You know I'm stupid, right? I wanted to do that one, bro.
I wanted to do that one. Y'all see the lady on John West that did it and bust her head wide open. But no, literally bust her head wide open. Oh, wow. And guess what? Somebody recorded it. Not as I understand recording while doing it, but as she was
it's over.
And as she bleeding out her head, they
still on right up on.
Well,
ain't turned the live out to call the police.
Well, the first time I saw it,
screaming like
the dude offered the man, I want to say like $2,000 or $10,000. Big old dude too. He offered him that money, so I can understand his motivation for doing. But then the ones that follow, or even the cold bucket challenge.
Man, some of them are fun. Like if it's harmless, I mean, yeah, okay. We did stupid stuff all the time.
You did.
You did stupid. You did dare. I dare you. I dare you to go. Because them knockouts could have had us dead too. Nigga knocks could have had us dead too. So
that's the pool shark. That's the pool shark, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's the pool shark. Shanique. That's. Shout out to Shanique. Say being a middle school educator, social media has a serious effect on our youth, both negative and positive.
True, it does.
Yeah.
Because I'm especially understand you being in the classroom because you're a teacher, and so things can be happening at nighttime. They didn't got into it. They bring it to school. Well, she said on the internet, and he said, and you got to deal with that. Like, okay, y'all.
That's why I didn't want to opt to be. No disrespect to the teachers, but I have a zero tolerance for that. That bullshit. I know you can't touch them kids. Because the people want to snatch
I got a story.
Tell me.
Now, by law, you're not supposed to touch them kids, right?
Yeah.
I worked at a high
Oh.
school. And a little girl decided she wanted to go ahead to reach out and touch me. Not only did she reach out and touch me, she popped me good,
She
child.
got you with a good one.
She had, like, you know, the locks that go on the they did the metal locks that go on the lockers.
Yeah.
They kids used to wear them on around their neck. So she wanted to skip in the lunchroom, and you know I taught special ed, so I got special ed kids with me. And I said, baby, go on. The bell ain't run. The principal said, go on now. I said, well, it don't matter to me. He just said, go on that. You ain't coming in. She got so mad, she took that lock and she swung. That lock hit me in my eye. And if you went to Samuel anytime between, you remember, because Miss Kim got, after I got through beating that ass, yes, Miss Kim got on the table and said, y'all can have this degree, y'all can have this license. Let me tell y'all young girls something. Don't y'all ever put your hands on the wrong one, anybody who have not touched you, because now you have the consequences of what's going to happen.
We just had them 2 videos of them teachers.
Yeah, and I'm glad it didn't go viral, because for one, I would have been ashamed, because that's not who I am.
You don't want that on.
I don't want. I had to protect myself, but that visual I didn't want to see, because for a quick second I lost.
Yeah, that's understandable though.
It's understandable, but it's not justified, because by law they still feel like I should have. And only thing
they still wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, and the only thing good came out of it was, you know, anytime you have something go on, they make you go to the doctor. I found out I was pregnant with my son. That's how I found out I was pregnant. They made me go to the doctor. That's how I found out I was pregnant. My 18-year-old son, that was 18 years ago. And me and that girl went to court, she had to pay restitution. The moral of the story is, it was just, it was a lot. When I felt it, I just went into action mode. Like,
got the temper.
You know, the lunchroom was tore up. Yeah, her mama there was so upset. You know, we went to court and I had to get with mamas and the sisters, but the long goal was,
they saw it.
They saw what happened.
Yeah.
Years later, the girl got married. I went to her wedding, her baby shower. They wanted to kick her out of school. I said, no, don't expel her, because she was a senior. Yeah. She still need to get her education. See, I could have been. I had to think quick. I said, no, because I tagged her real good. So she got what she deserved. She felt it. But she appreciated that. So when I went to her wedding and all that, this is how she introduced me. Hey, y'all, fam, this the teacher that with my It's funny, but it was real. It was real.
It was a turning moment.
It was
she got her stuff together.
And we went viral.
Look, that ass woman have made her a better person.
That's what these kids need.
Right.
You know
what
her mama should have did.
Yeah, because the mama and the sister came to whoop me. That's what
they did.
Yeah, but it didn't go right for them either. It didn't go right. I was like, I work in Pleasant Grove and I'm from Pleasant Grove.
Yeah.
So it
we gonna let the school smart fool you.
But it was one of the moments I wasn't proud of, and it was like, it had that went viral.
But you did
I wouldn't want to. But I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to see that. I wouldn't even want, because she's probably not the same person that she was at an 18-year-old.
Right, I get that, but and I understand your responsibility. You know, taking responsibility, checking your children's, media wear. That's taking responsibility that you really don't. A lot of people would say you invading their privacy.
Right.
Fuck, I am. Kids don't have privacy.
Because when you have privacy, then they shut
off.
off.
Paying your own shit.
Yeah, you don't know who they really are.
You buy your home clothes, but what you were saying about the reason why you was doing that and the reason why you feel like they wouldn't come talk to you, when you discipline a child to do what they're supposed to do, they're not gonna like you.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Right. If you let them have fun all the time, they get to stay up and eat ice creams and Doritos and you know what I'm saying, get to talk how they want to, when they want to, where they want,
going live.
Yeah, they telling you what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like my daughter love to do challenges. She try to teach me all these dances.
That's what I'm saying.
And I go, because she's a teenager. I learned some of it, but I tell her all the time. She be like, come on, mama, look, I'm finna record. I said, no, come now. And then she was like, well, mama, it's not that serious. I was like, yeah, but Corman, me and you not finna twerk together.
No.
Because that's all y'all, you know what I'm saying? They're cute for the living room.
Right.
And you trying to show me the little dances and all of that. But somebody say the wrong thing to me or say the wrong thing to my daughter, like while we twerking, I can't go back and get mad if a grown man get on there and say, God damn, the mama and the daughter got ass. Well, yeah, you shouldn't. I can't get mad. I can get mad, but I don't want to put my baby out there. With me, they mess around and we're viral because they say, look, mama and daughter. Who the mama? Who the daughter? It don't matter.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I hear you.
that viral has some consequences. I tell you that. The negative. Now the positive. I have seen some people like Country Wayne. Yeah. You see how that man is employed plenty of workers. That's all he do. Like they do them skits that's viral and it's positive. Right. Like he knows and it's funny and it's not real.
And he don't curse. A lot of people
he don't curse. He don't curse and making millions of dollars. He do make millions of dollars and he got people that he in movies. He got books, but just going viral, being himself and being silly. I like to see stuff like that. I like to see like these little kids that got their inventions or little products and like the little girl that's a millionaire off of her lip gloss. Or the little girl from Honey Pot in Target, the black feminine products. That's I love it. Like she wouldn't get that if it wasn't for viral, her going viral. We wouldn't never heard about that. So I think on that note, it has to stay.
How about living to go viral?
Yeah, I mean, you got some people out there.
Yeah,
I mean,
trying to find a moment, any chance they can get.
Right. Well, what I think it is, I mean, because before the internet and before social media, it used to be the reporters trying to find that.
Right. Because that's what they always trying to do. Find the viral story. Yeah. That's what they do.
Yeah.
So everybody else in turn into reporters. I took you.
You had a thunder.
I tried to go viral with my cousin Tony.
Dude, right. Say, man, you ought to give him his own channel, man.
I need to. Yeah. You remember the video I had on there where it says, Papergram.
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about? That's my cousin. Papergram. PLAYGROUND. Papergram. My cousin. Shout out to Tony, baby. Hey, I'm gonna run that video back, man. I'm trying to go viral. I ain't trying to die though.
Shame on the DISD. Teaching that, you know what I'm saying? Shame on
shout out to Sock, class 85.
Shame on y'all for letting that boy pass, thinking he know how to read, how to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Not too much on my kinfolk.
Not too much.
Not too much on my favorite cousin, man.
Papergram. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna share that video after the show. Papergram. that was a good one.
What's the craziest thing that shocked you though that you seen on go viral that you were like, man, I can't believe they even showed that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It lives rent free in my head that video by Plies. I love that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He talking about, you wanna
argue with me?
You big man.
Yeah.
I love that nigga. Yeah. So that was my favorite video to see go viral. Yeah.
Well, one of mine that was so shocking was it was a couple of years ago. It was the Mexican cartel, and they had lined up a whole bunch of guys. I guess they was, but I've never seen. I mean, of course, I've seen murder, but I haven't just seen point blank pop, 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 and it wasn't fake. It was real. Like and this was on internet.
Yeah.
Like this, even though they took it down, but it took millions of views. By that time, you could take stuff down, y'all, but once somebody screenshot it or screen recorded, you can't do nothing about that. Mm-hmm. So that like lived in my head because I was like, wow, that's the first time I ever seen. That was almost like you promoting violence.
They were.
They wanted you to see how dangerous the Mexican cartel was. They were sending a message to somebody, but I was so happy to see it. And I'm like, wow, yeah.
Put that on there by government. Yeah, I mean, and you know they still do that. We just don't see it, but you know, a lot of it still goes on to this day. I mean, you know, like they were talking about how to catch a predator. I mean, we need more of that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of that goes on is sex trafficking, you know, human trafficking for body parts and organs. I mean, you know, all those kids that disappeared in Haiti when they had the earthquake, all the kids that disappeared in the Katrina evacuations, nobody's been able to locate them. They done spent millions of dollars looking for these pink toes out here in the middle of the ocean. It went down in the trash can, wrapped up in some duct tape.
Some of these folks don't want to be found, bro.
You
know, an earthquake, that's the best time to pack up your shit and get something.
That's what I'm saying. On the cool, I think it was, you know, it was an expensive mirage is what it was, because in my mind, if I'm worth $1 billion, I think I'm gonna have another submarine sitting up under the water,
just in case,
with the heat lamps already warmed up, so I can just transfer from the little trash can into the underwater submarine and go on and disappear because everybody gonna think I'm gone.
Right.
You know
You're
what
right,
I'm saying?
Cam.
But then-
People
but
do
then-
anything for like
But
these
you
days.
can't enjoy your money no
Why
more.
not? It's in the trust fund.
You better have it in your pocket.
Why would you have it in your pocket? Everything
Bro.
you need is already paid for. What you need? You a billionaire. What you need?
So,
what you need some money for?
where you going? If you're a billionaire, you're well known.
How?
How many billionaires you know that you can't recognize? I mean,
Where would
I know we
recognize
can't.
them at?
I
At
know we can't,
Walmart?
but somebody don't know them.
I mean, but all you gotta do is avoid the people that know.
Good luck with
How can you
that,
do
because
that?
once they know you
I
got
mean,
that money.
if I got 100 acres,
Hey, hold on.
let's just imagine I
Have
got
you
100 acres in
seen
the
Coming
mountain.
to America?
Yeah, what,
When Eddie Murphy was at the game.
yeah, but he was a prince.
Exactly. But he way over in America.
But don't take your ragged ass to the
Yeah.
game, then.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Molly. Y'all know Molly off ESPN. Our first day. Well, you guys,
Don't break it up.
you guys,
But go
Molly
ahead,
gotta
you
bring it
better
out.
tell me
No,
something.
I was just
Don't make
saying
me forget.
that's my belief. I mean, because it just don't make any sense. Why would you get your ragged ass in a trash can wrapped up in duct tape in the North, the South Pole?
Oh, Antarctica up there. I don't know.
Yeah, to go where you want to go 2 miles under this
No,
cold
not
ass
Canada.
water to take a picture of a sunken boat. I mean, make that make sense. If it was that
Right,
important,
when you got a lot
Bro.
of money, they
well,
we
send
like
the camera down there.
yeah, but they want to go yeah.
That's what I say, send the camera. That makes sense.
Once
But it ain't like
when
doing it
going
yourself.
viral goes wrong, they want to go viral.
Yeah, they went viral.
They went viral,
But-
right, and cost $6 million in
Hey.
taxpayers. I wonder who paying for that.
We are 8 million.
But that's what I'm saying. $6 million, you know.
Hey.
Whatever.
As a matter of fact, I gotta say, whoever put that cowboy star on that Titanic boat, y'all can kiss my
And mine too.
Cause this all cowboys. They talking about this how the cowboy season gonna go.
I see that.
Yeah.
But that let y'all know. That let y'all know. We out of all the other teams, we the only one. It is either you like us or you hate it. I'm gonna tell you what Jerry told me personally, Jerry Jones, because y'all know we kinfolk. Jerry told me, say what you want to say about me, baby, as long as you're talking about me. That's all good. And that's what Jerry needs to go viral. That's a true statement.
Jerry
no matter if it's good or bad.
On
we
that
gonna
elevator. Jerry went viral on the elevator. Leave Jerry out of this.
Shaniqua said our youth is following social media instead of parents, which has
Which is true.
offered approval for behavior. You're right.
Right.
You're right. Because sometimes a lot of parents don't get on there and watch what their kids doing and tell them, you know.
Yeah,
I remember my daughter
they
had an
don't want these
argument with
kids.
they had an argument with some more girls from another school, and
They don't want these kids.
Yeah.
They don't spend no time with them.
and
You know
they
what
just
I'm
going
saying?
and she's saying something, and you know, you just listening. Now I'm an eavesdrop. I just listen. And I just, you know, I said, okay, I just busted the door. Hey, that goddamn, hey, phone up. She's the one looking like, no, I'm not finna hang up.
The
What y'all arguing over? So,
The parenting.
if she really, now I ain't gonna tell my kids to be no punk or no wimp, but who
But you need to
cares about
find out,
those
yeah.
words?
Well, these
Get off the
kids
phone
do.
because what it is they don't know how to tomorrow. Then it's
They
gonna
don't know how
cause
they
me to
come
come
to
out.
resolution.
If I gotta come out my job for an argument,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a problem.
I mean, but you gotta stay on top.
Because you
And
have
I
to do it
wish-
in person.
I wish more parents were more active like you are because you really have to stay on top of it
It's
because
hard, child.
you know they go out there and try
Hey.
to be their own person
You
and
can't
then
say because they get older to stop. That's when you gotta pick it up.
Think about it in these times nowadays. Like back when we were young, we had to see the person to talk to them, pick up the phone or
Speak for
something.
yourself.
But now they go on to Facebook,
yeah.
like you said earlier, and broadcast it there.
Yeah.
Putting yeast on it,
Right.
gaslighting. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? That's the word they like to use.
Yeah.
Putting yeast on it, and it's blowing up, and everybody else, and then you know what I'm saying? Ain't no resolution.
Yeah.
We had to see him in school. We gonna get it going or
Right.
get it over. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Shit, nigga, we just talked about that too, about people going live crying.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I say to each his own. I feel crazy. I'd rather cry to the therapist or cry to God in my pillow, but I don't like it. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I don't like it. I think it's, you know, it's
Hold on.
borderline retarded to me.
no, the internet is a witness. They need the internet to witness.
But it's
whatever
like the
so
people
if
be
something
just,
happen, they can say this is why I did.
but
it.
this what they'll cry and
like
say.
a confession.
Don't ask what's going on. Well, shit, get off the internet.
But
They
check-
don't want you to
but
ask
check it
what
out.
happened.
What if they get on there? See, because I'm gonna give them a pass.
Okay,
If
give
they
them
get
that.
on there and they're not crying when they get on there, but then they get emotional while they're on there, okay.
That's
But
totally
when you
different.
start that whole, you already crying. You
That's
just kept on crying,
totally
then-
different
Yeah.
because I've been live and someone said something to me and it touched me. They
Right.
and
Right.
so I initially got emotional. I'm a Cancer, so yeah, they say that about us, but I guess it's true because I am emotional on some things. But I was like, oh, that was so sweet, and I got a little teary eyed. But I'm talking about, I've seen people who just been laying in their bed, and they'll just look at me and like, I'm just going through. I'm sick of this nipple. I'm like, I'm sick of you.
Just laying in bed looking at the camera.
Did you ain't seen it?
I don't indulge.
Bro, this is one chick on my timeline. She in love, and then she F this the next week. Every week. It can't be the same.
And you gotta watch what you put out there too, ladies, because guys, they pay attention to how you move on Facebook, your social media. You almost don't understand. It's like playing chess.
Say, man,
you gotta watch it.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm a social media bandit because I get in, I stick and move. I jump in, I shoot out my little videos, like my pictures, whatever I'm gonna like, and I'm out of there. I mean, like reading most of the stuff. I'll be honest with you, I don't even read it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a good friend or a close friend, and you doing a whole bunch of typing, if it ain't 1-2 sentences,
right?
I'm on to the next video. So
and I
don't see a lot of that stuff.
I think I had a disagreement with somebody years ago on Facebook, but they really disagreed with me.
You know, I'm sitting over here just holding back, bro.
I'm telling you, guys, if been people on there be unfriending me, and I don't be knowing about it or nothing.
Until I see friend request, I'm like, oh, y'all blocked me.
I'll be like, I didn't even know. I mean, I remember one dude, but I ain't gonna call him out. But
you know, people block you because they say you're not active on their page.
So fuck you.
I didn't know this down to it because it was new. Somebody told me that I'm a hater because I like instead of love. I said, well, goddamn, I'm a hater. Because everything, you your new shoes, what I'm putting the heart because you show a new outfit. I feel like
they get more cool.
I gotta send you this message. Please. Because my homeboy on Facebook, he had one post, and I might have been half asleep, but everybody loved it. I went through and I hit like, kept on going. He put James and put what the fuck is this? And put a little light sign on there and pointed at the thing and said, what the fuck is this? I said, what the fuck is this?
Where the love is?
I laughed so hard I went back and changed it. My bad, bro.
Somebody had to tell me, y'all. I didn't know it was social media etiquette. I didn't know that.
It is. They put that. This is what a hater look like. If you got 44 loves and a like,
you a hater.
They gonna say you a hater.
And to all of y'all that
so
say
your best bet is just keep on skipping.
Y'all ain't gonna change who I am. Everything
I'm glad it's love to be that one like on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
I just thought that's what you're supposed to do. I didn't know.
Hey, I like it. Period.
I mean, it's yours. It's your
ability
ability to push the button. Yeah,
right. But
you can like it if you want to.
I was like, you show the outfit. Why do I supposed to love a heart? I was like, I thought whether it's a thumb or a heart, they both are positive. So I didn't get where they get hater out of that.
You know where you get that from? I'm gonna tell you something, because whoever sent you that post saying this is what a hater look like. Now, I'm telling you how I would approach that.
They don't know me in real life. That's why.
Okay, but that's even worse then, because first thing I'm gonna be like, who is you? Who raised you? You know what I'm saying?
You mad?
What you bothered about what I put on? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it's their page, that's one thing. I just won't say nothing. I just take my whole comment back. You know what I'm saying? Just leave it blank. I mean,
hey, how about when you accidentally put a laughing emoji on something serious?
No, how about
that's the worst.
Yeah. How about have y'all been looking at people's pages and you accidentally hit
like,
and I ain't free? I'm like, oh my
God. You can unlike it. Yeah.
I don't even tell you. I'm like, oh yeah.
I unlike it. Yeah.
That happened between some of my exes one time. Oh, my ex could wait to say, hold up, Tink. You would actually hit the like button. We not friends. I could laugh back then. Right. I could laugh back then, but
I see you
I didn't laugh back then.
Lurking.
Yeah,
that's what it is. So but
then you try to unlike it real fast, like it didn't go through.
Yeah, but them videos stay on that website forever in the cloud. Forever.
That's the one thing I'm
www.
Yeah.
The www. That's the reason why I wanted to do this podcast.
You know what?
I'm saying? Really,
we trying to go viral.
Yeah, we are, but
we ain't trying to.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. Speaking, going back to that, like, why do people try to go viral? My thing is, I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know my man said he want 100 likes, but it seems like it come to you when you don't want it. You know what I'm saying? But then when you don't want it, it seems like it look like it's close, but that motherfucker further and further away.
So that's what I gotta do?
That's what you gotta do.
On my
real, act like you don't want it.
Or just be after that, be consistent.
Hey, y'all wait on that paper ground video. We trying to make that whole go blast today.
Yeah. I'm telling you, he started a whole channel on Tony, man. I mean, I know it ain't his fault. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, boy.
Tony need his own
And I'm
channel.
just begging
Tony
y'all,
do.
if I ever
Tony,
see
Tony need his own reality show for real, bro.
TTC, the Tony channel.
The Tony Show.
The Tony Show. I like channel better. Cause that boy he be channeling that energy, boy. You be trying to get it lined up. That's my nigga though.
If y'all ever catch me
I
on,
fucks with Tony.
yeah, they falling or doing something bad because I am clumsy, please don't put me on there, man. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
For real.
We all have done something. I'm glad we didn't have phone cameras and all this shit. It was a whole bunch of shit I ain't want to record it. You know what I'm saying?
But I know what y'all are doing out there, though. Y'all sure making the feds and the police job easy.
Keep it.
I want to go apply how y'all
Make it
do.
easy.
Y'all make it. I can just sit down
And
and
watch
and
videos.
just.
Search YouTube.
I mean, I done saw so
Facebook
many
out there.
crimes just watching. I'm like, damn, that's all you gotta do is listen. They tell everything. Don't let them get upset.
Like the boy got a little Boosie locked up. Talking about, I watched a YouTube channel where they interviewed the dude. No. YouTube, when they picked him up for that gun charge, it's a cat on his story recorded Boosie walking past him with the gun in his waistband in the back in California.
Yeah,
so that's what they picked him up for. They had the video.
Yeah.
Like you say, it's easy. All you do
Is they just watch?
they the media, FBI media. They sit back all day and just scroll YouTube.
Talking about Vlad on Vlad TV.
Oh, they say he the people.
Yeah, he is.
But you know what? Glad the people, and they're just like me knowing the police at the corner
They
and
still
still
going there.
speed through the light. You're dumb. You need to go. You need to go to jail because if you go sit in front of somebody that you know can incriminate you and you tell all your secrets for what?
Hey,
But
did
You
you?
need to know.
he can't make you do it. I mean,
That's another thing about going viral. You want to go viral and then put your own freedom in jeopardy just to go viral.
Did you hear that they can subpoena all the tapes? You know how they couldn't edit the interview?
Mhm.
So if Boosie says something, now don't put that on there.
Yeah.
They gon' hey, we need to see that too. What he
What
want
he
to take
did
off
say.
there. So, hey,
man,
go in jail to go viral.
I don't know what to say about Boosie, man. I mean, he looks sick, man. But other than that,
That's it.
yeah. Every time I see him, man,
Yeah, he had that. Yeah,
he like he be going through it, man. Shout out to Boosie, man. I mean, hope you feel better and all. But
and they do some, hey, sometimes you can't do everything forever.
yeah,
You just cannot. You can't.
Yeah.
For your health, when you got something, you got to stop. Like I know it might be hard when you have done something for years and years and years and years, but at some point, you got to think of a healthy you. You have kids to live for. So you might not be able to go drinking every single day. You might have to push back.
Boosie funny as hell though.
And you have all that money. So he funny. All that money, you should have the best of the food. You should have matter of fact, you should have a garden in your backyard. Because you have the access. You can do it.
I'm ready to say, man. We're an hour in, brother.
Y'all good to talk
Let's be
to.
rolling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So you enjoyed yourself.
I did. I'm glad
We
y'all
appreciate you coming on out, Kimberly Harris.
I did.
Mrs. Kimberly Harris.
Give it up for
Hey,
yourself.
she impressed us so much on the phone last week.
We
had to make her come on out,
Yeah.
man. And she handled her business just like she did on the phone. So, like I said, we appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys.
And shout out to
your
our
business,
producers
too.
for these backgrounds. I love that, man. For real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Promote
That's my
yourself.
hood.
Promote yourself.
If y'all want to find me on Instagram, it's all things party. We can get it popping. I do all your party needs, especially your balloon work. If you want to reach me at Kimberly Harris, go ahead and make sure you keep it impersonal.
And out there at the www, like, comment, and share our page. Even if you hating on it, send us to the Fed. Let them look at it. You know what I'm saying?
As long as we go
Yeah, as
viral.
long
Let
as
my
we
boys go viral for being positive men.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
For
what I'm
real.
saying?
Hey, this Mo the Magnificent, famous Dallas Unknown on Instagram. Holla at your boy.
KG, Grizzly Silverback.
This has been Too Hard to Swallow. We out.
Peace.